Shit got real this morning. Sometimes I feel like I need to go out of my way to try to find stories and look for stuff that I can share with you guys. And then other days I'm just blessed with something popping up on my Twitter timeline, which is exactly what happened this morning. And in the meantime, I'm gonna install Grand Theft Auto because apparently RP means that you get to bang other people's wives. I didn't know that that was a thing, but now that I know, I've signed myself up. I'm gonna be on No Pixel soon. But anyways, that's exactly what happened in this situation. All jokes aside, I'm obviously just playing around. I'm not trying to bang anybody's wives. Your mom probably isn't safe. So this morning near the top of my Twitter feed, I saw a post from someone named King Caffeine who said, "Hey everyone, there's not really an easy way to say this, but Jillian, Diva Jilly, my wife of 15 years, and the role player of Siobhan on No Pixel GTA RP and the love of my life, has apparently been cheating on me for months with the Twitch streamer Moon Moon. Attached, you will find their messages from Twitchcon that I found when I was trying to see if she was okay after not responding to my check-in messages Saturday night. It really saddens me that it came to this after months of assuring me it was all RP. I was sold a lie that it was just about sex positivity and girl bossing, when in reality they were just living out their secret fantasies while both being married. I'm sure their rabid fan bases won't care, but I'm also sure there are plenty of people who will feel vindicated by this, especially those who warned about the dangers of ERP. I got curious after finding these messages and checked other DMs. There were multiple guys she was sending and receiving sexual videos with, all of them in the No Pixel DOJ, no point in attaching these. She would call them her daddy or favorite or whatever pet names, obviously curating emotional relationships behind my back, and then had the audacity to act completely normal at home. Her best friend warned me about this, but I didn't take it seriously. This level of compulsive lying and sociopathy is honestly something I should have seen coming. This is the same person who would be the first to grandstand and virtue signal about any other streamer drama. So first and foremost, I just want to say that I feel bad for this man, because 15 years of marriage is a large portion of your life, and you probably assume they were together even before they got married. So at this point, you assume you're going to spend the rest of your life with this person, only to find out that they decided to give the pussy up to some dude who looks like he came out of mom's basement. And this man is apparently married as well. And it's wild, because a while back, he made these comments regarding the exact same situation where other people pointed out that there might be something between them.
I super love my wife, and we are in a very, very good relationship that does not require my wife be like, you're talking to that fucking roleplay girl. Like, that's the difference between you and me, is that I'm trying to roleplay a character. I have no feelings for the person on the other end of my roleplay character's fucking shit. I have no intentions of speaking to them out of character any more than is necessary, which I don't. You're projecting what you would be doing in my situation. We're not the same, motherfucker. I am the GOAT. You are a fucking jerk off, dude.
So clearly he was full of shit. But I'm gonna be honest with you, as much as this is messed up, I'm obviously not on the cheater's side, but this man's game needs to be studied. Someone needs to fill me in on how a man that looks like this hold a woman that looks like this, because that shit just doesn't match up to me. So the only thing I can think is that this man has the greatest game ever. This is like one of those work situations though. You spend so much time with the people at work that sometimes you end up falling for somebody, and that's where relationships get a little bit messy, because you're with them for 8+ hours a day, and then you go home and you hang out with your husband for a couple hours, you guys go to sleep, wake up, rinse and repeat. And so that shit can get a little bit tricky, and it depends on how long they played in this game, because it sounds like there was times they were up until 8 a.m. in the morning, and he'd either be on stream with her or in her chat. And so they were communicating and talking on a regular basis through a long period of time. Let's get into the messages that leaked from the DMs on Discord, because these are crazy. So as you can see on the screen, we are going to start to go through some of the greatest DMs that I have read in a little while. I'm going to be honest with you. So she says, call. He says, I'm pooping. W Riz right off the bat. She says, fine, I cannot begrudge that. And then it starts to get a little bit interesting. I don't know how we dive into this right from talking about pooping, but you know, some people work a little bit differently. He says, unrelatedly, enjoy sleeping in that bed tonight without me there to make it a furnace alongside you. And she says, that was not the primary issue impacting sleep quantity, and you know it. So basically that was banging. I haven't a clue what you could possibly mean. Not one. Playing coy, I see, sir. I slept really well last night, just not long enough. Me too, honestly. This shit corny right from the jump. They might belong together. This is probably why. Like, she looks bad, but she a little goofy. Anyways, jumping to the more exciting parts of the DMs, she says, I literally cannot stop thinking about you destroying my pussy. I'm a degenerate, depraved cum slut. Imagine finding text messages of your wife of 15 years saying these words to some man who looks like he lives in the basement at his mom's house. That shit got to pierce the heart. Like, that goes deep. I've pretty much been thinking about blowing my load inside of you nonstop. Same wavelengths. I like your frequency. I can't wait to be bred by you. What is happening right now? These are some of the craziest stuff. Like, that's crazy work right there. He says, get that birth control taken out and I'll have you bent over and knocked up day one. That's a promise. She says, I swear to God, my ovaries couldn't get any warmer or fuzzier. I don't mean to keep cutting to me from the text messages, but I'm just like, I have to take a break in between every few that I read because I've never seen anything like this. Her ovaries are getting fuzzier because this man says that he will breed her the first time. What are we talking about? He goes on to say they could if I dumped my load into you, to be honest. She says, That's the only way that I could think of making that sound. And she goes on to say, I wish you could have heard the whimper that just escaped my lips. And he says, just try to make one like it when I stuff you with my dick again. Easy. She says, I don't think I shall have any problem reproducing the sound for your enjoyment. In the musical of my mind, I had Majesty by Eminem and Nicki as like our song for a while because of Eminem's part of the lyrics. My side piece, but she's also someone's wife, so time we spend is borrowed. It's our moment right here. F tomorrow, because moments like these are to die for. I'll be very glad when the time doesn't feel borrowed anymore. Now keep in mind that Moon came out in his Discord and tried to claim that this woman was in an open relationship with her husband, but the way that she posts those lyrics, and then the way that she also says, I don't let anyone else tell me what to do, but I listen to you. It has taken all of my willpower to not just start packing my shit. It'll be worth it, 100%. I have no doubt of that. So, I mean, it's not outside the realm of possibility that you could be in an open relationship, but then decide to leave them for the person that you started to sleep with. But it's more likely that you're in a marriage and you're hiding some shit and you're thinking about leaving him for the mom's basement guy, which again, I don't really understand, but you know, to each their own, everybody likes what they like. And so it's not a really good situation. Now, she came forward on her Twitter and she claims that she is going to clear all of this up in a couple of days. And I cannot wait for that. So we will definitely be making a follow-up video. At 2:41 a.m., she said, I'll do a stream addressing the drama in a couple days as soon as I'm settled at my mom's. But trust, I keep receipts. Now, I have no idea what receipts she could be keeping that are going to change anything that we've seen. But of course, I'm thinking it's going to go down the path of, it's been 15 years. The relationship was abusive. He's treated me poorly. He's not showing me the attention that I deserve. Or that's the only thing I can think of, because I mean, I don't know any other way that we suddenly are going to be like, oh my God, we're on her side. But inevitably, if she spins it in the right way and she shows a couple of mean text messages between them, she might be able to get people on board to thinking that she's the victim. That's what she wants the world to think. But the truth is, I find it hard to believe, right? I mean, it's possible, but at the same time, it's also possible that like you guys just weren't getting along. The relationship was becoming toxic. And in that situation, you leave. You don't continue to live with the person and go and cheat on them and lead them on. And like, that's like, at some point you stop being the victim and you also start to be a part of the problem. So I don't know that her receipts are really going to make her look any better, but they might also make him look bad. We might end up finding out that they're both kind of shitty people. Maybe he's done some stuff in the past. I have no idea, but all I know is I'm here for it. And I'm going to talk about it. So hopefully you guys enjoy these videos. Let me know down below what you guys thought about this. Obviously, as more information drops and her live stream comes out, if it's anything worth talking about, we will have a video up for it. I'm going to go install GTA RP. I'll catch you guys on there, twitch.tv/DwayneTV. If your mom's is there, I promise you she's not sick. Now that I know that it's like this, bro, listen, I'm in. I'm all in. All my streams, we going GTA RP. I'm going to be flirting with all your bitches.